Greetings, fellow Begonids, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, where our Chancellor sucks, let's be honest. We could send him a gift, though we don't have enough money. We would need to pay him 26 gold, but that might be enough to, like, I think his opinion might have to do with his actual ability to, like, improve relations and stuff like that. Not 100% on that, but again, you know, it is what it is. Looks like we are at war with the Umayyad Caliphate, who have declared for... Who are they fighting, anyway? Oh, apparently we are allied to the Emir of Mercia. Wow, that's really bizarre. Not sure how that happened, but... Looks like our liege is involved in a war. Some dude was given a seat in the College of Cardinals. Sure. Why not? Wish we could make our wife our chancellor. I mean, she's got a ton of diplomacy. That would be amazing, but... Alas, alack. And our dynasty still only has 3 people. You know, us and our 2 daughters. We're hoping to have more children, but I mean, as much as I would like to change to the war focus, we would really like to have another child with our wife. We are getting quite old, actually. We're quite old. We're 29 years old, but you know, we'd really like to get this, you know, campaign started, basically. Unfortunately, even though we have a good advantage, our crappy chancellor is just kind of hindering us. Our wife loves us even more. She's now our lover and has 86 opinion of us, which is great because that makes us more likely to have babies, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to do something risky here. I am going to kick up the game speed to the max just to kind of get things rolling here, you know. I hate to do this. Our wife Lamula is pregnant again. This is good news. The opinion of our advisor, our shyness cripples us. And Ferdinand, our courtier's opinion of us goes down. Well, that's unfortunate. Point from office from our duke. We're just going to ignore that. We now have a son, who is our current heir, Sans Begonid. Very well. We've fulfilled the ambition to have a son, which I believe gives us piety. Alright, now we can choose like a proper ambition. We could choose to amass wealth, which would give us 1 stewardship. Not really feasible. That would take like the majority of our life to actually do. But we could attempt to become exalted among men. Let's go ahead and try that. We would need 1,000 prestige, but it's not completely unreasonable within the lifetime of our character here. As more and more time passes, of course. We've collected a tithe of 9 gold. We may just end up with this character just sitting around and building up our empire, as it were. Our county, I should say. It's not really an empire, is it? Aloito has arrived at our court. Alright. He doesn't like us very much, and he has decent intrigue, which scares me, but... Alright, let's attempt to recruit another court physician. We're not even recruiting him to become a physician. We're just trying to get a guy with good diplomacy. Alright, this woman is a witch. She is a renowned physician, but she's only got 10 learning anyway. I do not require her services. Let's hire, like, another noble. They don't typically have very good diplomacy. Yeah, this one has, like, nothing. How about a commander? Now, that would cost us prestige. A holy man would only cost piety, and he might have good diplomacy. He does not. He does, however, have higher learning than our current bishop, but this guy's our vassal, so we would like him anyway. Man, we're just really out of luck when it comes to, like, actually getting diplomats, doesn't it? Let us search, like, all. Let's search the realm, I guess. Let's search for people who, see, this guy's a chancellor. We're trying to find someone we could, like, invite to our court, basically. He's a chancellor. Most of the people with good diplomacy are already chancellors, you know. That guy's a count. This guy's a mayor. That guy's already a chancellor. This guy's this woman's a spy master, but doesn't really help us, does it? It's a woman, doesn't really help us. This guy's already a chancellor. That woman's a baroness. This, she's a woman, so she can't be our chancellor. This guy's 50 years old. He's already a chancellor, though. Most of the people with good diplomacy have already been snatched up from the looks of things. Guy's already a chancellor. Oh, come on. There's got to be someone with higher than, like, 10 that would be willing to come to our court, right? Let's search all by diplomacy. I don't think we can, unfortunately, you know, search by, how about we search by rank? And then search by, let's look for gray eminences. So she's just a courtier, he's a chancellor. See, most people with high, diplomacy are already going to be chancellors, is the unfortunate thing. But I would be willing to hire someone from outside of our realm just to, like, get somebody who's actually good at his job. All these women that are just uneligible. You know, it's like one of these. It's one of those times. Like, man, I wish suffrage were a thing. Now, this is assuming we could even get any of these people to actually show up in our court. A lot of these people already have jobs as well. Canada. I love that that's like a province. I wonder where that is anyway. First of all, we should probably only search for men in the first place. Alright, those guys all have jobs. This guy's a courtier. He's Lombard. He would not accept an invitation to our court. Can we sort by that? I don't think we can, unfortunately. Some of these people are out of diplomatic range. Let's actually just keep searching by whether or not they would accept an invitation to the court, as it were. I think the answer is, like, no to, like, most of these people. Guys, see, most of these other people are landed anyway, so, like... Yeah, I don't think that's you know, we're not really gonna get a Hail Mary there, are we? Pope would still not give us money. It's a shame. We could start educating our daughter, and we will teach her in the ways of stewardship. Since we have this Midas touched guy. There is a plague. Looks like there's a smallpox outbreak in France. Our wife Flamula is pregnant once again. This is fine. Now we could look into changing the succession laws here. We could go for ultimogeniture. Which I think we should do. We should either go for that or the elective monarchy. I think ultimogeniture works better for us. Just because of the situation that we're in. We don't really have a lot of land yet. So let's go ahead and change the succession law. Sickliard has arrested an armed man with ragged armor and a spotty horse. He says that the man claims to be a hedge knight, but clearly does not believe that statement. We could order him released. We lose 25 prestige. Sickliard's opinion goes down, but we gain 10 piety. Piety doesn't really help us that much, does it? Or we could gain 25 prestige and lose 10 piety. Well, we want the prestige because we're trying to become exalted among men, basically. So we will lose a little bit of you know, piety there. We have another son named Bego, who has become our next heir, which means our son, Sans, now hates us because of the succession law. We expected this to happen. That's fine. And if only we could just fabricate this claim, you know? It's a shame. Oh, we do have a guy. We have a guy with 12 diplomacy. Appoint this man immediately. He has an 8% chance. It's like that's like triple almost of what the other guy had. This is excellent. But we'll just keep letting time pass. We've collected another tithe of 8 gold. We're getting very close to being able to build a another building here. We are getting somewhat older. We're 33 years old. And, yeah, not really a lot what we can do right now still. I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but I mean... Our daughter likes us because we have the family focus. The forest is not big enough for the barons. They demand hunting rights on the church lands after chasing all the game to the church's side of the forest and having to stop the hunt lest they'd risk the anger of the church. So our bishop kind of likes us still. But we could make the bishop like us more, and we want him to like us more because then he'll pay us more, basically. The Pope's opinion of us goes up. Can we request money now? He says maybe. He'll consider it. That costs us 100 piety, but well worth the gold, I think. To the miserly clown Bego, may your years be short and miserable. Your request for 20 gold is denied. I doubt you would use the money to aid the faith. Wow. What did I do to you? You have 50 opinion of us. We could try to hire another court physician. Again, not really a point at the moment since there's no plague in our land. Though there is one smallpox outbreak in this area here. Alright, very close to affording a militia training ground. This is very important. Alright, let's build it up. Let's get those light troops. We just need numbers. Alright, our daughter Iberia likes us more. That's good. Cardinal Leopold the Holy was given a seat in the College of Cardinals. Sure. My wife Lamula is pregnant once again. More kids. If it's another boy, our son Bego will hate us. The Pope's opinion of us goes up again. This is good. We request money. He says maybe once again. Let's go for it. I mean, we don't really have any need of the piety. He gives us 21 gold. Excellent. Thank you, Pope. Alright, the militia training ground has been finished, which means our maximum levy goes up to 471. Alright, we had another son named Monio Begonid. This is good. And we may yet have more children. We've collected another tithe because our steward is the best steward of all time. We have gained abdominal pain. We're going to look for a court physician because it's likely we've contracted a disease of some sort. So we can lose 10 gold to get this guy who has 20 learning. He's 70 years old though, which means he'll probably die soon, but let's seek treatment. Manio will do his best to treat our symptoms. Indeed. The reinforcement rate goes up. And we get excellent symptom treatment, so we get +2 health. Alright, we have contracted the flu. Let us do a well-tested treatment, and he gives us a successful treatment. So that should counteract the effects of the flu. Indeed. Thank you, sir. Oh, right, we could start educating one of our sons. We shall teach him in the ways of stewardship to make us more money, basically, if we land him. And we don't want him to murder us. Alright, we've lost the flu. It was a mild flu. It's fine. Our daughter has grown up to become a Grey Eminence. This is extremely useful. We could marry her to someone. The question is, who would be a good person to do that with? Perhaps another count to, someone we could overpower if, to give us like a claim, for example. He's a little too old. A lot of these guys are going to be like really old, I think. This count here is pretty weak. However, he is married. Let's see about arranging a marriage for our daughter. See if there's anyone good. Could marry her to the King of France, which would be funny. Let's sort them by rank. Sort of get down to the county level here. See, the Count of Naxos, not really what we're looking for. Some of these Frankish men would be good options, I think, but Count of Niederbayern. How many men do you have? You have a levy of 10. He's in Bavaria, so that means we'd have to declare war on him. I wish we could search for, like, in our realm only. Actually, we could search by realm, couldn't we? A lot of Visigothic people. I think this is sorted by, like, closeness, so... See, let's see, the Count of Tyrol. He is technically within our realm. He is German, but he has a very small levy. Although Tyrol is in yeah, that's in Bavaria's land, as is Niederbayern, I believe. I think we would obviously prefer, you know, French people, but that's a courtier. This guy's a let's just keep looking here. A lot of Greeks. Alright, we've got some Bretons. Any Breton counts here? Probably not. Oh dear. See, this guy's the Duke of Benevento. He's disfigured. He's missing his face. Playing matchmaker. Always a treat. This guy's the Earl of Northampton. He's in, like, in England. He's Anglo-Saxon. I don't think there's really anyone there at the moment to, like, marry her off to like, get an alliance. Like, we could probably get an alliance with somebody here, but... Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna wait and hold off until, such time that we can do something else. We do have somebody who would be a slightly better Chancellor. Gives us, like, 2.6% more chance to, get a claim every month, which is really useful to us. Our courtier had a son with a guy named Count Gerald the Seducer. Seems legit. Alright, we could build a, castle walls, which I think it would be important just because, it increases our income and lets us build the level 2, castle town, which gives us more money. Alright, this is our physician, right? No, this is just some random guy who wants to be our, court chaplain. We're gonna say I rule here because, oh, our wife loves us even more, I think. Or maybe, no, it's our daughter likes us more. Okay, that's fine, that's good. Begonid, we need to teach. Let's make him, like, a Grey Eminence, I guess. Though, since he's not our heir, we could probably stand to make him our steward. We don't really have anyone we could teach him with, though, so let's just go with making him a Grey Eminence, have our wife, educate him, as it were. Alright, so, we could gain the content trait from our wife. Gold pours from my hands, but never finds its way back. The numbers and sums make no sense. Twirling numbers mocking me appear every time I close my eyes. My wife Lamula has offered to help me, but I've refused every time she brings it up. So we can get 10 prestige. Our wife is a little upset with us, but she's at 100 opinion. But we also could get we get local tax modifier for 5 years. Chance of 1 stewardship and chance of getting content, which gives us more piety and better liege opinion. Let's go ahead and go for this. We've become content. I'm not surprised by this, but better tax income for 5 years is really nice. So we no longer have a good ambition because we've become content. Let us attempt to amass wealth, even though that's likely never to happen. All right, we built castle walls in Narbonne. Our monthly balance will go up by a small amount, not by a lot, but by some. We have enough to fabricate a claim. Finally, this is the moment we've been waiting for. He has 319 men in his levy. We have almost 500. Lower the game speed a little bit. We lose 18.42 gold, 50 prestige, but we get a claim on the county of Roussillon. And as long as he doesn't have any alliances, we should be in a good position here. He doesn't, and his total liege, or his total levy is much smaller than ours. So let's go ahead and declare the war. Let's do it. Let us claim Roussillon. Now, who will lead these armies? Certainly not us, because it's too risky, and we might die horribly if we lead the armies, so... It looks like all of our commanders are crap, unfortunately. We actually only have one flank anyway. Alright, those are mountains, so, I hate to engage him there, but it doesn't look like he's gonna move anywhere. He is on low morale, though, which means if we catch him here, we should be able to defeat him anyway. Here goes the battle. We are unfortunately flanked, and this could go horribly for us, since they are in the mountains. And as a matter of fact, yeah, we are going to get defeated since we attacked into the mountains. This is really bad. I guess we shouldn't have attacked into the mountains, eh? I guess we're just going to have our troops relax for a little bit until they get their morale back. While our levies recover, of course. Looks like our troops will replenish automatically, which is nice. Monio is no longer Chancellor for Count Bego. Alright, our Chancellor has died after fabricating that claim. Well, that just sucks. Let's make this guy our Chancellor since he'll like us more as a result. We may have bitten off more than we can chew here. Alright, let's kick up the game speed. We are losing this war, unfortunately, but... it's just hard to feel proud when one has nothing to be proud of. Oh, we lose the proud trait. Well, we need to appoint another commander. I'm not happy with this 8 marshal guy, but... maybe if we leave our province, we can bait him out. Kingdom of Italy, things happened, I guess. Alright, let's rearrange this army a little bit, I think. If we can even do that, I mean. Because this is like all one unit, isn't it? Interesting. We could lower the levy, re-raise it again. I think we absolutely do that. Yep, we'll have the same guy leading. My wife is pregnant again. This is good news. I just hate to attack into the mountains like that, you know, but let's try it. Let's try to wear them down. They're going to get bonus defense and all that. Looks like we are winning this battle. Looks like we won this time. Good. Alright, let us attack. Press the advantage. To victory. Looks like they're still in the mountains, which really sucks, but... it looks like they're going to this province now. And just keep following them and chasing them down and, you know, defeating them. Until their, you know, army is completely gone and we can begin to besiege their province. Let's just, yeah, speed this up. Your commanding presence on the battlefield was felt during the recent victory by friends and foes alike. You bolstered the spirits of the men when it was needed the most, and you personally led the final charge that broke the back of the enemy. We get 100 prestige. Hooray! Narbonne prospers. Excellent. Under our excellent rule, of course. Well, we gotta keep killing this army. We have slain his marshal. This is good. Iberia became a mastermind theologian. I'm not sure how this happened. But alright. I guess she's not going to have very many kids, is she? Now it is very silly, you know, doing this, but we need to kill these men off to, get more war score, basically. Alright, a little bit more. Alright, we've completely stack wiped them. And unfortunately, we don't have enough men to actually besiege this. However, if we lower our levy and re-raise them, we will have enough. So, son was born, and this siege is going to take forever at 4.4% every 12 days. That's fine. I'm okay with this. We could recruit a new court physician, and some of our people need some tutelage here. Alright, so this is our heir. We should teach him the ways of being a diplomat. Yes, we'll have Airman Gardus here teach him to be a diplomat, because we want people to like us, definitely. It's going to be very helpful for us once we start getting vassals and such. Alright, this is our son. He is decent at marshal, but I'd rather not teach him to be a marshal since he's a title claimant, basically. Let's not teach him to be an elusive shadow. And instead let's just teach him to be like a mediocre steward. Kind of keep our lineage a little bit in check there. Looks like we are going to win this siege. And we do have enough men to siege down the rest of it as well. So it looks like we are going to be able to win after this siege here. Excellent. We now have 100% war score. We have won our first war and won our claim on Roussillon. We will disband our levy, of course. And unfortunately, our stewardship is so bad that we can only hold one title at a time. Well, there's a possibility that the people in our realm like us enough that we could vote to improve the centralization. However, it appears that the crown laws of the Kingdom of West Francia apply in the county of Narbonne, which means that the only way we're going to get more, more actual domain size is if A, we become a duke, or B, we become a, we get more stewardship. So, we are going to change our stewardship. We're going to change the stewardship focus just to get that extra, domain size, and so we can actually like control this province. And now our levy is going to be much higher. So, very productive episode, I would say. I think we're off to a better start. It took us a while, but we finally got here where we needed to be. And I hope you're enjoying this playthrough so far. Thank you for joining me, my fellow Begonids, and I'll see you on the next one.